Hey everyone, this is the channel Moyna Bass Fishes. I'm Jim Moyna, and in this video we are going to be talking about my practice wrap-up for the 2024 Champions Tour Tournament on Lake Okiboji. Alright, we are going to make this quick and short and brief because it is like 11:30. I got to get up in a few hours, so I'm kind of falling into my same trap that I always do, and that's where I mean, so more often than not, I'm up late, um, the day before the tournament starts, just working. I mean, working on all my gear. I mean, I literally haven't had nothing to eat since I had an orange like halfway through the day in the boat fishing, and a carrot, and a couple bags of Bridgeford jerky. But yeah, man, I'm hungry and I need to make this video quick and short. So, okay, with the Champions Tour, they cut the lake in half. So, in this lake, kind of has a natural divide. We have one basin, which is West Okiboji, is going to be half the day, and then the other basin, East Okiboji, and a couple of small connecting lakes to that one will be the other half. Now, the anglers got to secretly pick which half they start on, which is smart because I'd hate to see all 60 boats on one half at one time. So anyway, I went with, it was a hard decision. It always is a hard decision, um, because I feel like I got more options in West Okiboji to catch fish, and not so many options in East Okiboji to catch fish. However, so you'd think, well, then, wouldn't you want to just go to East Okiboji first then? And, fish there before it gets too beat up? Well, that's not what I did because a couple other reasons. First of all, I'm going to be fishing deep the first couple hours on West Okiboji. By deep, I mean like 10 to 15 feet probably. And those fish are going to be less affected by any sort of chill overnight, although I don't think it's going to get chilly. I think regardless of fish are going to bite, whether they're shallow or deep, tomorrow right away in the morning. But West Okiboji is super clear, and I wanted the low light fishing to be done on the super clear part of the lake, because I mean, I'm talking, this lake's really clear. You can see like 10, 15 feet down. So because of that, I wanted to fish West Okiboji. Plus, there's a place I'd really like to get to fish first before anybody else on West Okiboji. That's the other reason why I picked it. So I guess basically those two reasons. Because it's super clear, I want to hit that right away, or I want to hit that with the low light conditions, and because there is one area that I want to fish before anybody else fishes it. So those are the reasons. Now, I don't know which half I'm going to do better on, because I've done this Champions Tour for a few years, and it seems like sometimes what I think is going to be my strong half of the day ends up being my weak half of the day, and so on. So you never can really predict exactly how it's going to go down. With that being said, I think my guess would be my best half would probably be the West Okiboji side, but we'll see how it plays out. You just never know. With practice today, I split up my day fishing both sides, trying to get more fish on different parts of the basin, because they never tell you how they're going to divide the lake until the tournament meeting, and by then you can't practice anymore. So that's what I did. I spent more time. And did I find more fish on each half? yes and no. Yeah, I guess I did. I mean, the picture just becomes a little more clear. Um, but nothing. I didn't really find anything outstanding. There is going to be one place I go to for sure. Well, two places. I did find two little quick hit places where high percentage type of place to pick up a fish. So there's that. And one thing I learned today is there's a lot more fish bedding than what I imagined because it's been windy. It's been so windy that, except for today was calm and you can see everything. And seeing everything, you can see how many beds this lake has got so many bluegills in it. It's unbelievable, and a lot of drum too, a lot of drum. But the bluegills is just, I don't think I've ever seen anything like it. Dude, it's just end to end bluegills, and they're bed. Excuse me, tons of them are bedding all over the place. Um, I mean, all over the place. So, but anyhow, what else do I got to say? Other than my goal, it would be my goal is to get 20 fish. Now, I don't think that's going to win, but my rate of catch, and it's a 2 pound minimum for it to be a scoreable bass. It's a 2 pound minimum. So it's going to have to be, if I can get to 20 fish, that would be good. And that means, it's probably going to be like a 2.5 pound average. So I'll be right at about 50 pounds. 50 pounds should be a check in this tournament, I would think. Unless if I'm way off. But it's supposed to be really windy tomorrow. So the guys that are dragging their floggers around and stuff, they're going to have a hard time with it for sure. So that's going to work against them. And the flogger is a device that you use to see into the water with your own two eyes, and also anybody that's sorry, anybody that, I mean, it's just that wind's just going to play a factor on the clear water, and it's probably gonna, I don't know, it's gonna hold those guys down a little bit, which is good because I'm not really sight fishing at all. So although I do got a couple of fish on beds, just a couple though. One is super easy, and I just hope nobody catches it before I get to it. Although it is a catch and release, so they'll release it, and then maybe later in the day, when I come later in the day, maybe, well, it might not be that much later, but who knows. Point is, I got a couple of fish on beds, and at least one of them's easy. So there you go. If I'm trailing badly at halftime, it's going to be hard for me to catch up. Is my gut feeling, but you never know. So it'd be nice to be in a top 5 position going into the second half. But I don't. That could be totally wishful thinking. But we'll see, because I don't think I can hold ground. Let's say I go into the second half and I'm in 10th place. I just don't think I can quite hold my ground, because for me the better half was West Okiboji. So, but you never know. You just never know what's going to happen. All right. Anyhow. Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry again. Man, I got to have a little bite to eat and then go to bed. So thanks for watching. This video is over. Oh, you can follow along with this tournament on classicbass.com. Also, they have what's called the Real Live Well app. You can download that, and I think that helps you follow along, or maybe not. I don't know. Not exactly sure what they got going on, but classicbass.com is their website. So that's all I got to say. Thanks for watching, and we'll report back with the tournament wrap up. Over.